Level 2, bad.
These are the shows you would only put on if you were bored and have absolutely nothing to watch, so you're like, let me put on some Rings of Power.
It looks so beautiful. Like
Yes,
the way
of
it
course.
looks is amazing. And then you start watching it and it's like, okay, like I was kind of messing with like the first couple episodes. And
Oh,
then
it was exciting.
and then I haven't even watched past season 1 because I watched the first episode of season 2. I watched about 20 minutes of it and it was so nauseating I had to turn it off.
I was gonna say I felt aged, dumber,
Aged.
and like by the time Mordor was created, the idea of creating Mordor is exciting, but they
Yeah.
did it in such a poor, weak way.
Okay, no, I disagree. I liked the whole like, oh, the water set off the volcano or whatever. I was messing with that. Like it was kind of cool.
It was one of those like, what's going on? So many weird things happening, and then finally Mordor is created, and I was actually surprised in a good way by the time that happened.
hmm
So there was some kind of weaving that I did enjoy, like plot weaving, if that makes sense. That I enjoyed, but the rest of it was just not good enough.
The only important thing is to churn it out, resulting in dull, boring entertainment that have so much more potential layered beneath them, only to be reduced to nothing more than background noise.
Those are
These
just fat
shows-
dudes.
What?
Those are just fat dudes painting green.
Yeah. Yeah.
To me, Mandalorian, the costumes look very Halloween. They don't look like clothes that people really wear.
Yeah.
Like it's like the thing they do with Disney where the thing in the show is exactly like the toy they're trying to sell. And I feel like I see that when I look at Mandalorian, it all looks like, oh, we could make this and sell it at Disneyland if it's
Right.
popular. Like, that doesn't look real. Like, that thing on that dude's back looks very, oh, let's paint a little bit of distress on it, but it looks really simple. It would be very easy to mass produce if people were like, oh my gosh, this is my new favorite character. I want to buy one of these jetpack things.
It does seem like they're thinking about the products
Yep.
when they design the.
Yep. Yeah, even the costumes
That'd
are
be
so.
sacrilege on the set of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
That'd be
you
sad.
shouldn't be able to afford anything on that show. I'm excited about it.
There was
Forget
so I will say this. At first, when the Star Wars movies started coming out again, and I went to see the first and second one in the theaters, I did think that they were doing that with the intent of kind of bringing back the old Star Wars feel. Because I remember the original Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and New Hope, stuff like that. The set did feel very like the props and stuff felt toyish. And I think that was a tone that Star Wars became known for, or like, kind of people related that to that tone. And I thought at first that they were trying to recreate that or re-implement that into Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, I started thinking more along those lines, and I think you've nailed it on the head. And I think it's sad.
It's almost cartoonish.
It's cartoonish, yeah.
And maybe that's what they're
You get
going
anything.
for. No, but you have to spend time making these things. I mean, but see how everything looks cartoonish? And like, it's like, oh, we got these, like, look at that, those igloo coolers that they literally just did at one layer of matte spray paint.
Mhm.
Like, there's no distress. That doesn't look like a container that's actually been used for anything.
Yeah, carried across the
Yeah,
galaxy.
even the
1,000
walls.
times.
It looks very like, the trying to think, how
They
long
got
did they
crazy.
take to introduce Galadriel?
I think we were both confused about who she was for a while.
That was the whole thing of the show. It was like, oh, who is it? Like, all of these characters are someone you know, but you don't know who it is, so you have to guess. That got old really fast.
And
And
they
it's like,
freaking wrapped up the
oh,
whole
is
first
that
season with that
Gandalf?
again.
It's Gandalf. We all think it's Gandalf. Like, what's your theory? And they kind of did that
Saruman, they
with,
did it with Gandalf.
yeah, they did it with
Every
everyone.
character.
That's cute for like a few seconds,
For some
but when
reason.
that's like the whole appeal of your show is that you want people arguing online, no, it's not Gandalf, it's someone else. It's like, okay, can you just like make a good show and stop trying to like contrive the marketing so hard? That's one thing I didn't like about Jujutsu Kaisen when I first watched it.
Mhm.
It was very like, we're the new most awesome anime ever.
Self-advertising.
And I was just like, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. You're nothing. You're no one and you're nothing. You just got here. Like, relax. like the producers think so highly of the show they're making that it has this air of like, isn't this awesome? Isn't this character your new favorite character ever? It's like, no. Season 1 was pretty damn good. Because you're really like, what is going on? Like, it was pretty interesting.
Awesome
and then
concept,
Will gets stuck.
new,
Will gets stuck.
high stakes.
Will gets stuck in the whatever upside down, and it's like, oh, he's speaking through the lights. Like, it's like, which seems really stupid, but it was actually really cool. And then Winona Ryder's acting probably holds that show together, because she's like the probably most real, emotionally available actor on that show, and it makes you kind of like care, because she cares and you can feel it so gutturally.
Yep.
She probably saves that show. If
I
they had
agree.
put someone else in there as the mom, and the acting wasn't as good or as real, it would have flopped. Oh no, 11 broke up with what's his face. I turned it off. Like as soon as that happened, like 11 broke up with whatever the hell his name is. I literally turned the show off, and I was like, nope, you messed up. It doesn't make no
Now it's
sense.
becoming about the relationship.
Like no, the relationship was so important. Like building towards like how much they care about each other, and him being like a normal kid, risking his life to try to help her, and then her using her powers to save them.
Yeah.
There's so much build up, and then it's like, oh, I don't know if he respects me enough or whatever, so I'm gonna break up with him. It's like, you dumb bitch. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know if I can say bitch on YouTube, but you dumb bitch, I hope you die. And so I turned it off. So to me, she died. 11 died right there. It's like the level of immaturity, the level of, and you know that it doesn't even fit the character. Her character is a kid, yes, but it's just, you've been through too much together.
Exactly.
And you're
like,
creating
you
a-
suddenly become like this independent, like confident young girl for what?
Okay, it's not no, she can be independent and confident. The problem is you're basically betraying your soulmate. Like this isn't, real life middle school relationships. This is like a great story. That'd be like Romeo and Juliet didn't die, they get together, and then 3 years in, Juliet's like, I want a divorce. I'm just not feeling the spark anymore. Like, it's like, what? And it's for like a trivial reason. They break up like on a triviality.
Yeah.
It's not like something horrific or like tragic or traumatizing happened.
Doesn't even approach the level of stakes that brought them together.
Yeah,
the level
nothing.
of the stakes that brought them together.
And if I remember correctly, it was like someone put an idea in her head, like, oh, I don't know if he appreciates you enough. Oh, I think you're right. Let's break up. And then, I'm telling you, I turned it off, and I have not watched Stranger Things since. And everyone should do the same. Boycott. When they do these dumb things in shows, we have to stop forgiving them. Like people need to send hate mail. They need hate mail. Hate mail and harassment professionally, not like to their house, like to the studio, and say, "How dare you?" Fix it. It'd be interesting. Imagine if these shows actually started fixing their mistakes, like an episode.
Like scrapping old show.
No, like an
stuff
episode is reviewed so poorly
that they redo it.
that they redo it, and they're like, "Sorry about that."
I mean, that would be expensive probably, but
I mean,
would
it's
love it.
it's as expensive as making the next episode, and then fire whatever writer's responsible. Like when I watch a show, if I'm really immersed in the show, I don't want to see the actors being themselves. You are this character now until I release you.
For most actors,
Yeah.
and the exceptions are like the highest level, few and far between, like DiCaprio,
Robert
Johnny
Downey
Depp.
Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Well, no, the exceptions. That's what you're saying. Robert Downey Jr. I don't want to see him as anything but Iron Man.
I feel like he kind of
DiCaprio,
is
I want to
that,
see
though.
DiCaprio.
I feel like he is that
I
already.
don't care what he has to say, but him dressing as DiCaprio, him being the actor, because he can be so many characters so well that I'll respect the actor as an artist.
Sure.
Same thing with Johnny Depp. As much as I want to see Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, I still love seeing him as Edward Scissorhand and
Of course.
Johnny Depp.
Well, those characters are
Yeah.
so thoroughly fleshed out, and they look so different than a normal person. It's not that hard to separate.
True.
My
Yeah.
opinion.